morning, RJ Baxter here, your out of the box lender with your Saturday strategy, and I have a special guest with me today. This is Irene Duford, who is a longtime friend, mentor. She was my coach for a long time, and she's known in the mortgage industry, at least, for having great ideas, great coaching, and one of the things that she's known for is self-talk. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, self-talk, basically the thoughts that we're putting into our minds. So I asked Irene to join us today and share a little bit more about self-talk for our strategy today. So tell us more about it.
So the way self-talk works is the things that we say to ourselves every day, that's how we're going to feel. And so what we would do is if we have a habit like saying, it's hard for me to memorize things. So then what you would do is take that, write that down and then rewrite it in the opposite form. So instead of saying, I have a hard time memorizing things, you would say, I am great at memorizing. And at the beginning, it's not going to feel like you're telling the truth because it may not be the truth at the time. But the more you say it to yourself, your belief system will start changing. And so that's one of the exercises that you can do to rewire how you think. Because the thoughts that come into our head, they make us feel a certain way. And so then the way we feel makes us act a certain way. And the way we act brings us our results. So we want good results, so we need to put good things into our mind and repeat them every day.
And it's amazing how our thoughts create what our reality is.
Yes.
And I've done some videos on that too. Like I've done one on remembering names. And I know you've talked about this before, how just telling yourself that you're someone that remembers names. I started doing that a few years ago, and it's amazing that I remember names a lot more now.
Yes.
And I used to tell myself I never remember names, and I hear that a lot from people that say that. So just one real practical, simple example of that self-talk piece. And ever since I met you, Irene, I've done way better on self-talk, and it's amazing what it's done for my life and my business, really.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate that. And the thing is, you just take what you're saying and reword it to the opposite, and then repeat that every day. It's a constant repetition of the good stuff, and that's what will help you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for asking me.
Once again, Irene Duford. I'm RJ Baxter, Fairway Independent Mortgage. You guys have a great rest of your day.